Sam, you haven't gotten back to me yet. We want you to work for HCLT. You got to get on board. Coach Greg, in today's video, new information revealed. And so I've watched a video from Nick Trilogy, of which he said that Sam Sulek was being paid $2,000 a month, and just released, Jon Bravo states, Sam Sulek robbed. Only paid $2,000 a month from Hostile and Fuabaria exclusive. And so I'm going to watch the video, and we're going to see, was I wrong? I'm looking through the comments and I'm seeing Greg Doucette video incoming. FR Greg was guessing $10,000 a month. And so in my video, I predicted that Sam Sulek would have been making perhaps $10,000 a month or more. But Nick Trilogy got inside information saying he was only paid $2,000 a month. Said, yeah, I don't believe it. I asked other people and said, yeah, well, you never know. He wanted to work with a hardcore bodybuilding company. Who knows? But listen, even if he's paid $2,000 a month, that's his prerogative. He signed the contract. That's on him. He in no way was robbed. I don't care if he was paid $200 a month. If he signed the contract and that's what he wanted, then he wasn't robbed. Rob would be if they said, we're going to pay you $10,000 a month and they didn't pay him. Certain supplement companies, they do these things. Not Coach Greg, but others. If I'm saying you, I'm paying you something, you're getting paid. And so, Sam, you haven't gotten back to me yet. We want you to work for HCLT. You got to get on board. But first, let's get right into this video.
I called him the pimp. I called him a piece of shit. I even called him an asshole.
And so is he in fact making a video about Coach Greg, or is it in fact Fouad Abiad? I thought it was a Greg video until I started watching, and so the fans, they remember. He said, asshole, piece of shit, pimp. They were thinking he's referring to Coach Greg. I don't remember him calling me a pimp, but I do believe that he said I had escorts, that I was sniffing creatine, and so on.
I couldn't sleep sometimes at night. I know you guys are gonna make fun of me, think John's crazy. I am a little crazy. But these stories move me.
How am I watching this on 1.5 times speed and I'm literally like, get to it? Like, John, why are you talking so slow? We got a 10-minute video that Coach Greg should have done in 2 minutes. And I like to ramble.
So I dug deeper for this story more than I normally do. And I even reached out to the pimp himself.
And so I don't know why he uses this kind of language. Hey, I reached out to the pimp himself. Fouad is not a pimp. I don't know why he's using these kind of words. Is it to make more people watch the videos, to create drama? I don't know. Fouad is Fouad. I don't know why we're saying he's a pimp.
It all started when I got a text message, a screenshot of a text message from the biggest YouTuber that there is, Mr. Beast.
I thought it was Eddie Hall or The Mountain. Mr. Beast, he's a rather tall guy, perhaps 6'2", 6'3", but he isn't all that big. But I guess if we're talking about followers, well, I guess you could consider him the biggest YouTuber after all.
And I was shocked to see in the message that Fouad didn't block him or say he can't do it.
Now think of it this way. Let's use our thinking caps. Do you really think that Fouad, as a business owner, would want Sam Sulek to not get that kind of exposure? The more exposure that Sam Sulek gets, the more exposure that he gets. When you're a business owner and you have athletes under contract and they become more famous than last time, all it does is it helps you. It helps them, it helps you. It's literally a win-win situation. And so, for example, I have Eric Janicki as part of my team. Do you not think I want Eric Janicki to get millions of followers? If Mr. Beast phones me up and says, hey, Coach Greg, I would love for Eric Janicki to be in my next video. Do you really think I would say, oh no, I don't want him to go there. I don't want him to get more famous. That would be moronic. On the Jubilee show itself, you know the one Fat Guys versus Jack Guys? They interviewed me to be on the show, and I suggested Eric Janicki. I said he'd be perfect for it. Why wouldn't I want Eric to be more famous than last time? And so he was an excellent choice. And so I believe that unless Fouad is a moron, an idiot, he wouldn't try to prevent Sam Sulek from collaborating with Mr. Beast, and in fact, he would encourage it. You guys with me? Does that not make sense?
I saw a text message from Mr. Beast's team asking him if he's interested in doing a collab. And I was shocked because Sam wasn't interested.
Any video that you would do with Sam Sulek gonna go viral. Let's do an arm wrestle, a powerlifting competition, a run, a sprint, a chat, anything, the video is going to get more views than last time. It's kind of like, would you not think we all would want to collaborate with Chris Bumstead? Hey, C-Bum, would you like to do a workout with Coach Greg, with Will Tennyson, with Jesse James West? Everybody would want to do a video with C-Bum. Same applies to Sam Sulek. And so the fact that we haven't seen all of these videos, we haven't seen him go and travel around the world and do videos, means he probably doesn't want to.
And this goes against all the narratives that we've been hearing. That Fouad Abiad has been blocking Sam Sulek from doing all these podcasts and everything, right?
Oh, it's Fouad. He just doesn't want Sam to get famous. He doesn't want him to do any collaborations. He's keeping him hostage, preventing him from traveling around the world and meeting with other YouTubers. Are you kidding? He would want him to do other podcasts. He would want him to get more popular. The more popular Sam gets, the more people know who Fouad is, the more people know what Hostile Supplements is, and the more money he makes. Does that not make sense? Is it that difficult to understand? And so I never for 1 minute thought that Fouad was doing this. But remember this, not everyone is comfortable in front of a camera. Perhaps Sam Sulek is comfortable when he's on his own time, one-on-one with the camera, just him and the camera, but perhaps he doesn't like meeting with other people he's never met. Perhaps he's not comfortable with Mr. Beast. Perhaps for his brand, he doesn't want to collaborate with other YouTubers. He wants to be the guy that does it all by himself. Some people are extroverts, some people are introverts. Perhaps he's not an extrovert and isn't comfortable doing all these collaborations. Everyone has different levels of comfort. I enjoy collaborating with other people. I enjoy meeting other YouTubers. Not everyone does. And there's nothing wrong with that.
People look at this and they're like, what's wrong with Sam? He's crazy. Why doesn't he want to do a collab with Mr. Beast? Who knows how many other big channels reached out to Sam? They want to do a video, right?
I don't think it's crazy at all. Maybe he's not comfortable. Maybe he doesn't want to. Maybe the pressure is too strong. Sometimes the pressure can get to you. You're okay on your own, but you don't want to have the pressure to perform. You get nervous, you're anxious, you don't want to embarrass yourself. And so the fact he's already making millions of dollars without collaborating with other people, perhaps he just doesn't need it. I don't want that. Sam is his own entity. He just wants to train and shoot his videos. He told me he would get around to doing collabs, but it just wasn't his focus right now. There you have it. Sam himself is saying, I don't want to do all these collabs. And oftentimes it's easier to say, hey, I'm not doing it right now, I'll do it later, than to outright say, hey, I'm not interested. I don't want to do it. Notice how Sam doesn't react to anything. For example, I think I've made perhaps 20 videos about Sam Sulek. I don't know how many. And he hasn't reacted to any of them. He doesn't sit there and say, hey, Greg said this about me. He talked about me promoting cardio. I like that. He talked about me drinking all this chocolate milk, about eating over 5,000 calories a day. This is the reasons why I do this. He doesn't react. He doesn't respond, doesn't do anything. And so many people might be thinking, yeah, but it's because he's so cool. He's cooler than everyone. He has the confidence that he doesn't need to react to them. That could be it. Or it could be he doesn't feel confident in responding. Perhaps it's not his thing. He doesn't like it. Coach Greg likes it. You know I like responding. I'm reading in the comments, Greg gonna do a reaction. Greg can't wait to do this. Eddie Abu and Eddie Hall do a video together and I'm reading it all comments. When is Greg gonna react? Well, I would react, but no one responds to Eddie Abu videos. No one can stand this guy. They don't like him. Oh, he rated Coach Greg as a loser, the worst YouTuber you could ever imagine. Watched him do that in a video, never respond to that. It was 3 months ago. I like the controversy. I enjoy the drama. Not everyone else does. I've done perhaps 20 videos about Alex Eubank. He's oftentimes reacted to them. I enjoy the back and forth. And I, for one, really enjoy what Alex is saying in his videos. I think he's a great role model in the sport. I think he's doing excellent things. Would love to have Alex Eubank as part of HCLT. And so imagine HCLT team if we were to get Sam Sulek and Alex Eubank as part of the team. Would you not all want to see that?
Sometimes I don't want to tell them no. It's hard for me to say no to people, so I say things maybe that aren't 100% accurate because I can't say no to people. And maybe that's what Sam did to these outlets, to these people who reached out to him.
Exactly. And so when I asked to collaborate with Andrew Huberman, he says, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. But then the months go by again, and it never happens. And so what they do is they say yes, but they don't really want to do it. They just say yes to kind of pass the buck and say, yeah, later. There's several different kinds of yeses. There's yes, for sure, absolutely going to do it. There's a yes, maybe, I might. And then there's a yes, just get away from me. It's really a no, but I'm saying yes to get you out of here.
So I contacted Fuad Abiad, and I told him what I found, and he said, John, it is real. I never stopped Sam from going on podcasts. I care about Sam.
And so I 100% believe it when Fuad says he never prevented Sam from going on any podcast, from any YouTube collaboration, that he never wanted to stop him from doing anything. I've always believed that Fuad is just a smart businessman doing everything he can to succeed. I've never blocked anyone from going on anyone else's podcast. If you just did a quick search, you would see that all the hostile athletes at one point or another were on other podcasts.
I also asked Fuad, I said, this week, Nick Trigilli, he made a video, said Sam was getting $2,000 a month.
What about only paying $2,000 a month? And listen, if that's true, good on him. I would have loved to have paid Sam Sulek only $2,000 a month to work for HCLT Supplements. I mean, if Fuad Abiad was able to convince him to do that for only $2,000 a month, he's a genius. There's no way I believe it's only $2,000, but if he did so, well, great job. Perhaps he gave him $2,000 as a base salary and 25% of all sales with his discount code. Who knows the structure of salary? Hey, I'll give you $2,000 as a base, and every month, if you get over 1 million followers, I'll give you an additional $10,000. Who knows? We don't know the full details of his contract. $2,000 as a base plus bonuses could add up to more friggin' money than last time.
So Sam was only getting paid $2,000 a month from Hostile. He has a few million on Instagram and a few million on YouTube.
But Nick, he never had 2 and 3 million followers on YouTube and Instagram when he started his contract with Foot. And so you're saying, yeah, he's got 2-3 million followers. He deserves far more than $2,000 a month. But how many followers did he have at the start? I'm certain he had hundreds of thousands, but certainly not the millions he has right now. And so imagine getting Sam Sulek for only $2,000 right now. It's unbelievable. It wouldn't happen. But back then, maybe.
Nick wasn't lying. And the reason I say that is because the same information that Nick had, I have the same information. I saw it with my own eyes.
And so apparently Nick wasn't lying. John's saying he has the exact same information. But is this the full information? Remember, it could be $2,000 a month plus bonuses. We don't know the extent of his contract.
So Nick was not lying when he made that video, but was it true?
If it's not true that he's getting paid more than $2,000 a month, then how is he not lying? The $2,000 a month is bullshit. And whoever is giving that info has got it out for me. And perhaps he contacted somebody that works for Hostile, somebody in the company, and they leaked lies. Perhaps they're giving out false information on purpose to get at Fuad, trying to make him look like a bad guy when really he isn't. No one knows what Sam was getting paid except the owners and the athlete manager and Sam himself.
So Nick was not lying when he made that video, but was it true? I asked Fuad, and he said it's completely not true.
And so to that commenter, FR Greg was guessing $10,000 a month with a laughing, crying face. Well, who's laughing, crying now? Ha! Based on the video that we just watched together, do I look wrong? And so why do you have a moronic comment in the comment section? Why are you making yourself look like you're an idiot?
I learned that sometimes in life, we paint a villain in a story because of the outside sources, because of stories that are twisted.
And so manipulation, twisted stories, not knowing the full truth, painting a different narrative to make someone look like a villain. Does that not sound like exactly what Jon Bravo has done to Coach Greg? You remember those videos, sniffing creatine, having escorts in Miami. We've seen the videos, the evidence is still up. People twist and paint certain stories that are just not true. And so the next time you hear a story about Coach Greg, ask yourself, is it real? And if I didn't say it, if it's not in a video from me, is it actually real? And even if I did, with CGI and so on, do you even know if I'm actually the one saying it? Or they clip out one word from me here, another word from me in a different video, clip it together, and oh my goodness, can you believe what he said? When you're up here and someone is below you, they'll do anything to take you down. Rather than everyone working harder than last time to get up here, it's much more fun, enjoyable to put that person down. Don't let other people peel your potatoes. You peel them yourself and microwave or boil them as long as you like. And so if you hear some bullshit story that my Turk builder doesn't have turkesterone in it, that I haven't proven it's actually turkesterone with third-party testing with labs posted that you can visually see, that you don't believe that this put on more muscle than last time, then find out the truth. Have you used it? Have you done your due diligence? Also hearing bullshit rumors there's no M&N in my GO2 Max. There is exactly what it states there is. And so you can purchase HCLT supplements and confidently know there's exactly what's in it. Other companies, we're not naming names today. Well, perhaps Gorilla Mine, perhaps they don't post their results. Go and look at it for yourself. Have they posted the labs? Do you know for sure that other companies have the products that are in them? Maybe. Ask them. Say, I want to see your labs. If you don't believe somebody, ask them. Stop spreading rumors, lies, painting one person to be the bad guy, and everyone else is great. They all get a pass. Why? Because they don't scream and shout, sound like the parrot from Aladdin. Just because I scream and shout doesn't mean I don't have values, morals, and I am not lying. And if you don't believe me, what have I said before? Unfreaking subscribe. I don't need you. I want people that believe in me, and I am not bullshitting. You want Turk Builder, code Greg, 15% off, build more freaking muscle naturally than last time. And so Turk Builder is in fact back in stock. So are Seco protein bars, better than ever before, only 230 calories and softer than last time. You are going to love these. Head over to the website, code Greg, 15% off. Be sure to tell Alex Eubank and Sam Sulek that we want you to join harder than last time. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, like this video if you liked it. Let's get it viral. Watch one of the two bloops. Of course, the cookbooks, the training books, the coaching plans by me and my team. If you got no money, get the free diet and training program. It's close to 50 pages and it's free. Join the 300,000 plus newsletter subscribers. Don't forget about the Harder Than Last Time clothing line. And until next time, I am out.